Alright, good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, I gotta fix Oni, I forgot.
My head.
Well, so now it's just focusing on the important part.
Wait, Oni's getting fixed?
Something like that.
Sure, we'll go with that.
We'll go with that. But welcome everybody. We're back after many weeks of shifting and rotating casts.
Hi, I'm shifting and rotating. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Cast.
Hi, Cast.
Bad. Anyway, that was well brought up. Shame I wasn't. Speaking of well brought up and intentioned people, the Florida man himself, Lil Sharky.
Allegedly. Oh, hey, look what just happened. How did that happen?
Very nice.
That's like a whole year, my dude.
That is like a year.
Crazy.
A whole year.
Hey, y'all. I'm old. We're going to have some fun. On to the next Yahoo.
Yeah.
God, old enough to remember it.
I am old enough to get that reference.
Speaking of old enough, it's Oni Heart.
Is Oni Hard old enough for that reference?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, still working on models, and so funny thing about saxophones, you know,
Yeah?
for the longest time,
Yeah?
I was playing on my busted old chipped reed because I didn't know I had another one, and
Oh,
then
damn.
a brand new one fell out of my saxophone case, so I switched it out, and goddamn, does this sound incredible now? I was
Right?
learning on hard mode with a chipped reed.
Wait until you figure out that you're actually in tune. Ugh. Yeah, that'll definitely make a difference. Learning music is an adventure. Speaking of adventures, it's Shy.
I mean, I'm always up for adventuresome things. But yes, hi, I am Shy. I am a ninja girl. I do play video games. Stuff like Final Fantasy XIV, where I'm trying to do everything. Stardew Valley is also fun, and still working on other things. I'm trying to still get my OBS and everything reset back up, but I should have that done soon, TM. If you want to come find me, you can catch me here Monday nights with voice acting and Wednesday nights with Fallout 76, both with Lon.
Yeah, we do have that Wednesday as well, which means I gotta get stuff done early.
Speaking of other things,
I'm just gonna have to get first run in, I guess. Yeah. Speaking of getting it in, give it up for Chris Rees. Good job, buddy. Proud of you.
Very impressed.
Yeah, wow.
What
10
are
out
we
of 10.
impressed with? I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
10 out of 10 would sex again.
Hi, I'm Chris Rees. I lead the Great Group Blitz on Final Fantasy XIV. We start up again on Thursday. Also do RPG long plays and just generally fuck around and have fun playing games I like Last Epic.
the best way to find out.
Yo. Alright, here to demonetize this one, it's Lon.
Funalingus. Hi, I'm Lon. I'm here to demonetize things. Really, you can see me on here and sometimes, and on here on Wednesdays. And I'll scream again. It calls to me, and so far my response has been, I want to take a nap.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at. I am here doing that good demonetization. Demonetization.
It's like
So-
the same
I am
thing at
here
this point.
wordsing.
Are you here? Are you 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s?
Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch.
We all know Lon goes all the way to 100
Every time.
This is a reminder that a strip club does not count as a home office, okay? For the last time.
This is a reminder for the last time that there is no sex in the champagne room.
There's champagne in the champagne room, but you don't want champagne.
I'm very interested because Cat Williams has been right an awful lot. I know he spent a good portion talking about Christmas rock. Anyway, that's not my problem, thankfully. I'm poor.
You know what is your problem, though?
All of you.
Yes!
Yeah, I know. And then I get a day off and then I do it again.
I mean, but if you're not smoking meat on your day off, are you doing it right?
Huh?
No.
If you're not smoking meat on your day off, are you doing it right?
No.
No. I'm going to rest and clean tomorrow.
Until then, let's hear more from the witness.
I would like nothing more, Your Honor. I want the court to hear how ridiculous the defense's theory is. I admit I was there, the first one on the scene after the explosion. But there was nobody writing there at the time.
I see. His defense is just lying. Got it.
Anyway, there is no way Detective Arm could have written it. She struck her head on rubble and died near the courtroom entrance. She was too far away from where the bloody message was found.
So you're saying that the victim's body was nowhere near where the writing was?
Precisely. It is as plain as day that she could not have written it.
Trying to remember, was I Payne?
Yes.
Yes.
Trying to remember what voice I Payne.
Yeah, you're not wrong, MPT. But my home office isn't.
I literally can't remember how I voiced this one. All right, he's well, let's see.
Italian con man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been too long. It's true that the body was discovered near the entrance of the courtroom. Please have a look at this crime scene photo. As you can plainly see, there's blood on the rubble here near the victim's body. She must have died after hitting her head here repeatedly by explosions. Courtroom bombing photo added to the court record.
Oh yeah, that should probably have been me, huh?
Well, you are much better at it, so I'll let you get the next.
I'll do the next one.
I see. All right then, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Do you have what it takes to take my infallible testimony apart?
Is that what they call it?
This dude's smug AF. Okay, then.
I admit I was first on the scene after the explosion. But there was no bloody writing there at the time. Anyway, there is no way Detective Arm could have written it. She had struck her head on rubble and died near the courtroom entrance.
Oh, hey, do y'all have audio this time around?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm hearing some background sound.
So you can hear the funky ass bass line.
Yep.
Yes.
That shit's bucks. Anyway, this dude's lying. You're a terrible liar, Mr. Tonate. Take a look at this autopsy, specifically the part about Detective Arm's head injury. Cause of death: trauma to the back of the head, caused by impact with a flat object.
Yes, what about it?
Now, take a good look at the bloody piece of rubble. It's sharp and pointed. Yo, that was some neat bottom speak, Oni.
What the fuck?
Hey, you're right, boss. It is pointy. And that was bottom speak. Just like your hair.
Just like my shoe that's about to go up your ass.
That's odd, isn't it? What could be the meaning of this contradiction?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I believe it means the victim did not hit her head on this piece of rubble. The bloodstain you see is just another fabrication. Its purpose is to mislead us into thinking the victim died near the courtroom entrance.
Are you claiming the culprit moved the victim's body?
That's exactly what I'm claiming. The victim hit her head at some other location, most likely on the floor or some other flat surface. And this location was somewhere near where the bloody writing was found.
Okay, she definitely could have written the message.
Joanna! I have the results from the bloodstain analysis.
I like that we're in Boston, apparently.
Very good timing. Let's take a look. According to this report, the message was written in Detective Arm's blood. And as the defense claims, only parts of the message that were added afterward
Nah, he just old.
were written in Mr. Justice's blood. It would appear the defense's assertion is correct after all.
Bloody writing has been added to the court record.
Did it? You were right, boss.
Now I have to drive it home, like I did to your mother last night.
I was there. You definitely did not do that.
I'll have to take a good look at the bloody writing analysis later. That's more bottom speak, Oni.
I'm going to strangle you.
Mr. Tony, it is now apparent that you have told several lies to the court. I hope you have some sort of explanation for yourself.
None whatsoever. ...
Fine, I will confess.
You will? But then, why are you so calm?
This time I will tell the truth.
You know, you figure after all the time doing this, we'd eventually have like the boy who cried wolf moment.
The truth.
It is true that Detective Arm wrote my ID number. She very plainly wrote L10015R. I was shocked. But I did not detonate the bomb. Detective Arm must have mistaken me for the real bomber.
Oh, yeah. Real generic looking guy. Easy to confuse.
Not wanting to be accused, I moved the body and covered the writing. My bad. Tee-hee.
My bad.
I see. So it's your assertion that you merely moved the body. Is that it?
So, you tampered with a crime scene and fabricated evidence, which I think are both felonies. Nah, whatever.
That is correct. I did not kill Detective Arm.
So anyway, about that federal immunity for police officers.
Oh, well, if that's all you did, then. Wait a minute. That in of itself is a criminal act.
Glad to see you finally cross that finish line, Your Honor.
Very well then, your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright. Smartass.
The truth. Again.
It is true that Detective Arm wrote my ID number. She very plainly wrote L10015R. I was shocked.
Objection!
I just want to make doubly sure that L10015R is really what you saw written in blood.
Yes. It very clearly said L10015R.
But that's odd, because that's not what I see.
Objection. What on earth are you blabbing about on now? Wasn't it you who claimed that the bloody writing was his ID number in the first place?
Well, take a good look at the photo and the bloody analysis. Now tell me, does it really read L10015R?
Eep.
Something is missing, isn't it? And that something is the final R. I agree, Rianne.
What
How
is
are
the
you?
meaning of this, Mr. Tonehate?
Right. Now I remember there was no R on the end. It was just a slip of the finger. My bad.
Come back, my beautiful contradiction.
You're right. I'm not so sure it was just a simple slip of the finger.
You have something for me, Athena?
I sense it is extremely agitated, almost panicked.
Listen, we already did this twice. Can we not do it? Yeah. That's a normal reaction.
Well, Mr. Wright, it appears it was nothing more than a mistake.
I don't know. Did he really just make a typo? What about that R? Did Mr. Tenate really see it? Maybe Mr. Tenate really did see the R. But there's no R anywhere in the bloody writing. Except, you know, to the right. Now that I take another good look at the photo, I think maybe That's it!
Well, what is it now, Mr. Wright? Are you trying to imitate Apollo in his courts of steel?
I've got it! So that's what happened. A slip of the finger? Is that really all it was? Because I don't think so. I propose that Mr. Tonate really did see the letter R.
But the photo clearly shows that there is no R.
No, Your Honor. Actually, just the opposite is true. The photo shows that Mr. Tonate actually could have seen the R.
You're gonna make that claim, then you'd better be able to point out what you mean. What part of the photo shows that Mr. Tonate could have seen the R?
This part over here. The one that's like half a letter.
Speak up, Sonny, I can't hear you.
Please look here. To the right of the 5. You see that little bit of red?
Oh, I see it, just on the edge of where the floor's broken up.
That's the R that Mr. Tonate saw.
It's true that the witness here wears some very unusual eyewear. But that doesn't mean his eyesight is bad. His judgment, but not his brain power. What part of that little smudge looks like an R to you, pal?
But what Mr. Tonate saw wasn't that little smudge. There was a whole and complete R written before the floor was damaged by the explosion.
Oh, well, that explains. Huh?
Care to explain what you mean? Because you just proposed that everything happened in the exact opposite order.
Yep. Because that's the way it really went down, like I did on your mother last night. The timing of when the R was written turns everything around about this case. Just like I did that sentence. Now then, if the floor was damaged by the explosion, when was the message written? Before the explosion. With the bloody message running off the edge of the damaged floor like that, we can only conclude that it was written before the explosion.
But that's ridiculous.
If that were true, it overturns your own premise.
That's right. It does. In fact, it turns everything upside down. Wait, I got it. Turned everything upside down. Thank you. That's the funniest joke I've made all day. I've inverted the
Yeah,
game.
good work.
Yeah,
Very
that
proud
was
of
good.
you.
The victim was not killed by the explosion in the courtroom. She was killed before the explosion ever occurred.
Order in the court.
What kind of preposterous claim is this? Have you forgotten that the victim's body was found at the scene of the explosion?
True, but consider this scenario. She was hit on the head and killed before the explosion, or even before the trial began. Her body was subsequently placed in the courtroom ruins after the bombing occurred. That way, it could be made to look like she was a victim of the blast.
What?
The It sounds like we had better have a look into what the victim was doing before the trial. Mr. Payne, did anyone see Detective Arm before the trial?
Yeah, let's see. According to the police report. Here it is. One person. One person saw the victim before the trial.
Oh, I wonder who it could be.
And that person was, Ted Donati. Wait, what?
No one besides Mr. Donati saw the victim.
That appears to be the case, Your Honor.
I would now ask the court to recall something. Specifically, Mr. Tonate's words from yesterday.
It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb.
Oh my!
Mr. Tonate, just before the trial, you were with the victim. The two of you were together at the scene of the crime, courtroom number 4, making kissy faces.
Apple bottom speak. Boots
Yep.
with the fur.
Your Honor, the defense requests new testimony from Mr. Tonate, preferably one that isn't packed full of lies. We wish to hear what he has to say about his whereabouts just before the trial.
Mr. Tony, your testimony, please.
Chrissy looks angry there.
My testimony, there is no need for well.
Don't get nervous, right? You must have hit the nail on the head.
Because all I did was transport the bomb to the courtroom. I already told you. Blast this thing! I was only in the courtroom with the victim because of our work. I swear I was only transporting the bomb there.
You and the victim were alone together at the scene of the crime. In other words, you certainly had the opportunity to commit murder, did you not?
Tisk. Do you always leave yourself open to attack, seeing Mr. Wright?
Oh no, step. Prosecutor, my pants fell off.
That's what I'm talking about.
What now, Mr. Payne?
Yes, Mr. Tone may have had the opportunity to kill Detective Arm. But an important piece of your assertion is missing.
What important piece?
The murder weapon. What do you claim was used to kill the victim?
Mr. Payne has a boy.
Oh no, he
About
doesn't.
time.
Shut up.
No, he does. Fuck you.
Hoo hoo hoo.
Even if Mr. Tony had the chance, without a weapon, we can't accuse him of a crime. Because that's definitely how that works.
Well, Mr. Bottom Speak, have you found a way to exonerate yourself?
Oh, yes, that's right. I didn't have any sort of thing that could be used as a murder weapon on me. I couldn't possibly have killed Detective Arm.
Did he really have nothing he could use as a murder weapon?
Staring you right in the face, pal.
Mm-hmm. What is it, Athena? Practicing your
Just
bottom
over
speak
the-
too?
Maybe. Just looking over the victim's autopsy report. I'm hoping there's something in here that can point us in the right direction.
Well, it does say that she died from trauma to the back of the head with a flat object.
And to inflict that specific kind of injury,
Oh, she absolutely is. She's scrolling Twinder, oh god, Tinder right now.
all you need is a flat surface, right?
A heavy blunt object with a flat surface could definitely be our murder weapon.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you indicate for the court what was used to kill Detective Arm?
I have an idea.
I believe I can. Well, believe being the key word.
You can?
Then please do so now. What did Mr. Tone have that could have been used as the murder weapon?
Mr. Tonate, you say you didn't have anything that could be used as a weapon. But, in fact, you had the perfect thing.
What? What the devil are you talking about?
You had this.
That's the bomb. I thought you were trying to prove the victim wasn't killed by the bomb blast.
The bomb blast? No. But I believe Candace Arm was killed by this bomb.
Can disarm! Oh!
Oh, pew, 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 pew.
Or
Sorry.
like Candace dick fit in your butt.
Oh.
No.
Now who's the demonetization princess?
Hey, we're past 2 minutes.
Go on.
Yo, welcome in, Kit. How was stream? And Kev coming in with 65 months. Now, super appreciated, homie. Because this is the blunt object that delivered the fatal blow to her head. Please recall the description of Detective Arm's head wound. Trauma to the back of the head caused by impact with a flat object. We assume this injury was sustained when her head hit the floor. But a blow from any flat side of this bomb would produce the same exact wound pattern. Yeah, would you upgrade? And I hope you're having a great Monday, Kev. Super appreciate. Ooh, what's with him?
Then show me some proof. Where's the evidence that I hit the victim with the bomb?
Ugh. Well, I guess he's right. I don't actually have proof yet.
Did you find any of the victim's blood on the bomb? That would be decisive proof. But too
I would
bad
love
the
to
bomb
not
is
work
blown
and
to
still get
bits.
paid.
It's long gone. Boom! Game over! Yeah!
What?
That's no good.
What?
I forgot to unmute. Yeah,
Right.
enjoy
Is there
your
really
life.
nothing on the bomb in the photo?
I don't see any blood or anything.
Hey, the timer display is a little broken here. Maybe it broke when it made contact with Detective Arm's head.
Well, that's definitely a distinct possibility. But unless we find a fragment with the victim's blood on it, it's not gonna count.
I guess you're right.
By setting off the bomb, Toneda managed to obliterate all traces of the murder weapon. What in the world do I do now? At times like this, I've got to change gears and look at things in a different way. Instead of looking for the things he wasn't able to hide, I should be looking for a way to expose the things he did hide. Ted Toney murdered Detective Arm before the trial started. Then he placed her body in the courtroom after the bomb went off, which means there was something he needed to keep hidden until then. And I think I have just the thing. Time to present the photo that shows exactly what Mr. Tonate had to hide. Your Honor, there's something we've all been overlooking. If the murder took place before the trial, then Mr. Toney would have had to hide the body somewhere during the trial.
You're right. And if we could figure out where that hiding place was.
Exactly. We might be able to find some evidence we can pin him down with. So where could Mr. Toney have hidden a body during the trial? I don't know, how about this big bomb case? Wait, a box big enough for a body? A box that was in the courtroom the whole time? A box nobody would touch if they thought there was a bomb in it? Mr. Toney!
What is it? Do you finally have some decisive evidence to show me?
No, you're the one who's going to show it to me. Take your pants off.
Whoa.
Hot.
Come again.
This is going places.
I will if you take your pants off.
No.
You heard me. Now, show me what's in your box.
What? Why? No, there's no need.
I've got him now. Show me.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Ah, man. What a great movie.
Was it though?
It's definitely up there. I think in terms of like cinematography, story, like it's real good.
It certainly is one of the movies of all time.
Yeah. Just before the trial, you killed the victim with a blunt object, and then you placed her body in the ruins of the courtroom after the bomb went off. Clearly, you were trying to make it look like she died in the explosion. But where was the body hidden during the trial?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, that's why you're paid not to think.
That's rude.
The answer is right here. Inside a box made of thick alloy plating that can withstand any impact.
No, that's completely false.
If it's false, you should have no objections to showing us your transport case. So, let's open it up and take a look inside, shall we?
We would like to pry inside your box.
Yeah, let me see what's in your box.
Dot. Let's not.
Aw, nervous kitten?
Not if you value your life.
What's he up to now?
Remain calm and listen carefully. This bomb will detonate in 5 minutes.
What?
Huh?
I repeat, this HH-3000 will detonate in 5 minutes.
You said it was a training dummy. What's going on?
Your Honor, I recommend you adjourn this trial before this bomb goes off.
Mr. Tony, are you threatening me?
I am the only one who can disable this bomb. If you do not want to die, your only option is to listen to me.
But Mr. Tony, didn't you say it's just a training model, fake to practice on?
I fucking lied, idiot.
But the HH-3000 was used to blow up courtroom number 4, wasn't it?
How do you know it was the real HH-3000 that blew up courtroom number 4?
Huh?
The bomb that blew up the courtroom was a different one. One that I made.
What? Are we to take that as a confession on your part?
Take it any way you would like.
Normally on the side, to be honest.
Just before the trial, I took the HH-3000 out of the stuffed animal and put my own bomb into it. That was the bomb that exploded and destroyed courtroom number 4.
Mr. Tony, please be reasonable. You really expect us to believe a crazy story like that?
The HH-3000, it is so unique. I had never seen anything like it. It is so unique that I could not replace the detonation mechanism. So I just had to have it. Besides, did anyone look inside the stuffed animal during the trial? Did anyone check to see if it really was the HH-3000 in there?
I must confess, no one opened the stuffed animal to check.
So there really is a possibility the bomb was switched out?
No, not a possibility, a certainty. I did it.
So he's had the real bomb with him this whole time?
You had better get out of here while you can. You do not have much time.
Just throw it in the case.
Order in the court.
Oh shit, I'm out of here!
Run to the hills.
You 4 are still here? Well, well, aren't you brave?
I mean, you're the one that's standing next to it. There's a halfway decent chance we'll be fine.
It just wouldn't do for the judge presiding over this courtroom to run.
This
I've
dude,
had a good life.
this dude sucks, but he still has more morals than Clarence Thomas.
True.
True. Sad, but true.
But that horrible explosion the other day.
The judge looks like he's about to book it for the nearest exit any second. As for Mr. Payne, and he's off.
Mr. Wright, what do we do?
Ugh. It'd be pretty pathetic to run now, wouldn't it?
Bomb might really go off.
And?
Only 3 more minutes, folks.
Is that bomb really the HH-3000? What should I do? I'm gonna stand here. I can't run now.
Well, it's been fun, but I will be going now. With my dear HH-3000, naturally. Oh, and by the way, I would advise against having me followed. Even with no remote switch, this bomb can still be triggered manually. If I think I'm being followed, I will detonate it on the spot, and it will definitely kill me first. Farewell.
Hold it!
You're not going anywhere, Ted.
Oh.
Your Honor, there's no reason to be afraid. That bomb is a fake.
Are you quite sure, Mr. Wright?
Da. HMPF. H. More of your famous bluffing. Even at the risk of your own life.
Nah, man, it's fake.
Mr. Wright, none of you bluffing now. Not like this. Lives are on the line here.
Oh, I'm not bluffing. I have proof.
You.
Yeah, of course. It's right here in the photo of the bomb, clear as day. Proof that Mr. Tonate's bomb is not the real HH-3000.
Really? Out with it then, immediately.
If I take longer than a minute, do I blow up?
I hope so. Also, an E3 would.
Cool guys don't
Where's the
look
proof
at
that what Mr.
explosions.
Tonate is holding is not the real HH-3000.
Fact that the screen's not cracked. The display for the timer on the bomb in the photo is broken. Most likely it broke when Mr. Tonate used the bomb to attack Detective Arm. But the display on the bomb in front of us is not broken.
Oh, you're right.
Therefore, this is not the real HH-3000. Mr. Tonate was clearly lying when he said he switched the bomb out in the stuffed animal. The real HH-3000 blew up in courtroom number 4. This bomb is nothing more than a fake, a model used for training purposes.
Ah!
Fear not, Your Honor. I will examine the inside of the bomb transport case myself.
Yes, please do, Mr. Wright.
No! Stop!
What's that? Is that a blood stain?
Just as I expected. Your lies have all been blown to bits, Mr. Tonate. I'm confident DNA analysis on this bloodstain will confirm that it is Detective Arm's blood, and that those results will conclusively prove that you murdered Detective Arm. How about it, Mr. Tonate? Think you can dismantle this decisive evidence?
Dismantle it? You're too late! You missed your chance to run, so now you're out of time! This HH-3000 is about to explode!
Oh, don't try to threaten us, Mr. Tonate. I've already proved that your bomb is a fake.
It's real! This bomb is the real thing, I tell you!
Uh-huh.
It's real!
Mad Bomber, bar do you want?
Doing all right there, RoboCop?
There's no time left! It's going to blow! I have to disarm it! I have to take it apart! I could dismantle anything! I can take apart the evidence! I can take apart the bombs! I can dismantle it all! Dismantle, 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 dismantle! I'm not gonna make it! Only one thing left to do!
just break it with his face?
Yes.
Made it.
Damn, he did.
Game over. Dismantle attempt failed. It's all over. My life has been blown to pieces. It's all that stupid woman's fault. I was selling the bombs I disarmed on the black market. When I tried to take this one, she just had to notice, didn't she? She confronted me in courtroom number 4 that day. That's why.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why I had no choice. Before I knew what I was doing, I hit her. It's all her fault. While I was looking for a place to hide her body, she left a message in her own blood. The trial was about to start, so I didn't have time to clean it up, and now all this. I thought for sure I could disguise her death with an explosion. Then that stupid defense attorney started sticking his nose into my business. After my testimony yesterday, I went to courtroom number 4 and... I found that kid all up in my bomb transport case. That's when I snuck up behind him and... BAM! And when the idiot police arrested that little girl, I thought for sure I could pin it all on her. Why? Oh, why?
Tony, you are hereby under arrest. On the suspicion of the courtroom bombing and the assault on Mr. Justice. Your innocence or guilt will be determined at a later trial.
I'm pretty sure we can prosecute that one.
Now then, I see the members of the public have returned to the gallery. One person, however, still seems to be running far, far away. Chicken shit. Be that as it may, I will now announce Miss Juniper Wood's verdict.
Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations!
Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Court is adjourned.
Woo!
Yay!
Yay.
December 18th, 12:31 p.m. District Court. Defendants and lobby number 5.
Damn, you got crossed up.
You gotta stop changing the lobby numbers and stuff between games. It's gonna throw me off.
Hashtag no you.
District Court Defendant Lobby number 5.
I'm sorry, I was distracted when someone informed me of someone on the job site straight up jorking it, and by it, haha, let's just say it's their treenets. Definitely using a log grabber to jork the treenets.
Huh.
Cool guys don't jork at explosions.
One of your job sites?
Oh God, no. There you go. I put it in the Discord. Ah.
Okay, but why though?
You did it, boss?
Yeah, I guess we managed to pull it off somehow.
So many mysteries cleared up all at once. It was amazing.
It just sort of worked out that way, didn't it?
It's not the kind of thing that usually just works out. You made it happen. And knowing that mean old prosecutor hightailed it out of here, that was great.
Mr. Wright, Tina, thank you for everything you did for me.
I'm so happy for you, Junie. Now you can go back home to the forest in peace.
I hope the both of you will come and visit me there sometime.
That would be nice. Thank you for the invitation.
Mr. Wright? I'm not so sure you can make it all the way up to Junie's house. How high up do you live again, Junie?
Around 3,000 feet, I think.
That's not bad. That's... what? That's not a forest, it's a mountain. You know, not that you can't have both at the same time, but...
But you know, boss, there's something that still bothers me about the case. Wendell, a mystery we never got around to solving.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
The attorney's badge.
Yeah. No, the switch. The remote switch, right?
Yeah, I wonder where it disappeared to. Maybe Mr. Tonate just got rid of it somewhere.
Yeah, it is a pretty big thing to leave unsolved, though. Well, let's leave it up to the police to find. For now, we should be celebrating our not guilty verdict.
I guess you're right.
Goddamn right I'm right.
Hey, I know. Junie, shall we go report the good news? You know, to that certain someone.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, her grandmother?
No, silly, to Apollo.
Haha, he's gay. Oh, right. Well, why don't we all go to the hospital together to see him?
Great idea. I bet he's bored out of his mind.
Okay.
That boy needs therapy.
Apollo's in the hospital, jorking his peanuts.
Jorkin de Penis, vice president candidate.
And so, the courtroom bombing case came to a close. But the next trial was just over the horizon. There's never a dull moment with so many lawyers in the office, that's for sure. Apollo Justice, Athena Sykes, and me, Phoenix Wright. Between the three of us, there's no case we can't solve. When our powers combine, I am Captain Planet. I mean, we're an unstoppable
He's a
team.
hero.
At least that's what I believed.
Gonna take pollution down to 0, buddy?
I
No,
believe he was
there's
Captain
too many
Planet.
corporations. But all of that changed with what Apollo said to us that day. It was something that would put my faith in us to the ultimate test. Turns out he was jorking his peanuts in the hospital.
Date unknown. Time unknown. Write anything agency.
FMV cutscene.
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
What?
What do you mean by a leave?
Can you at least give me a reason why? I can only say that this is something I must settle on my own.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a holiday.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Tell me
Oh, why, Apollo? Why are you shutting us out?
Apollo is kinda gay.
why. And that is okay.
That is not cool, Apollo.
What happened to you, Apollo? Ever since you put that jacket on, you've changed.
Changed, man.
He's got big jacket.
And now, for whatever reason, all my mind keeps doing is returning to the day I first met you. We had tackled our first case together, he and I, this past spring. And as we did, I came to know who he is and how he thinks. It was a very peculiar case, one in which the victim was killed by a mythical creature.
Oh.
Oh, so we're going back to the past before we go to the future again? Is that just a thing now?
Probably.
End.
Woo! Jorkin' my peanuts. Oh.
Oh, look, it's Naruto.
I remember this anime.
How many times do you think we're going to see this scene?
54.
Long,
At least
ago,
twice.
the
Oh, wait,
Nine-Tailed
nah, maybe
Fox
just-
defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away.
It's literally
To this day, it
Naruto.
is said
Yep.
that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
Alright, so it was that guy who did it.
At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
My man got some whack eyeshadow. Someone needs to show him how to contour that.
I want to say that I had the theme song to Dawn Trail drop at exactly the right moment in that cutscene.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Tenmataro is awake. Time, no more once upon a time. It was glorious. Anyway, a few months prior to the courthouse bombing.
I can't express how much I hate that theme song.
April 17th, 12:13 p.m. Write anything agency.
Alright, I guess we'll flop back and resume the usual status. Guess I'm a little early.
Oh, hey, Apollo! Getting an early start today?
God, I do not like her 3D model.
Did she grow up? Or is it just the animation that's throwing me?
Probably both.
I think
Little
it's the
both.
3D model that's throwing you again.
She's probably at least a year or two older.
Yeah. This is the first job I've had in a while, after all.
Well, aren't we all fired up?
Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it, anyway? He didn't mention any details. Oh, God.
Oh, the model is unsettling me. Work? Is that how he put it?
Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again.
Is that what he called it?
You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo.
I can't
Go
believe they're
figure,
doing
I
this.
come back from break and Trucy's here.
Finally.
Come
It's what's right.
to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. And this is the Wright Anything Agency, and it's where I work, I guess. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency.
Don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly.
It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician, and adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help her with magic tricks.
And what's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents as well.
You just keep trying to steal my underwear. That's not a magic trick.
I'm trying to find out which ones are underwear of holding. Also, really, tidy whities.
They're all underwear of holding. Hold this, pants crab.
Yeah, they hold these nuts.
That's a very aggressive pouty face she's got there.
You know,
So I think I figured out what unsettles me. Like, her face doesn't move at all, but her eyes blink.
See, what's getting me actually is the shoulder movements are freaking me out.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't pointed that out, actually. Thanks.
Listen, she's just a heavy breather.
Aren't we all?
You know, I was under the impression that I was a lawyer.
We'd better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's gonna make it, so let's get going.
Where are we going? What about the job he mentioned?
This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now, come on.
Another day of not being a lawyer? I should have seen this coming.
Well, this is the Wright Anything Agency, you know? And there's no law-related work at the moment, so...
Why don't you go commit a crime, Trucy? Tell me why I chose to work here again. Where is Mr. Wright, anyway?
Well, you chose to work here because you got your old boss arrested, and so we're very fired. And nobody would employ you but me. Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. Don't worry, just focus on your job. I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Let's go. We don't have all day.
Wait a second. Another day of anything goes begins at the Wright Anything Agency.
April 17th, 1:30 p.m. Nine Tails Vale, Yokai Lane.
Yokai Lane.
Yokai Lane.
Jeez.
She has grown up 1 year. And she's still as flat as an ironing board. What a shame.
Good for her.
Good for her. No back problems in her future.
Nope.
So, what are we doing way up here in the mountains?
This is Nine Tails Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here.
Right.
Do they sell watches?
Yokai? Oh, you mean the Japanese monsters? Well, I guess that explains all these weird things. And you. Speaking of which, wasn't Nine Tails Vale founded by Japanese immigrants?
Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at the Alderman's Manor.
Also, Yokai Watch is great. Go play it.
It is. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here.
It's the facial structure that's throwing me off, Chrissy. It's wider than it was.
It is, but that's like a normal face shape still. Like, that's not Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
But the fact that her entire face is completely static except the eyes bugs me.
Also, man, just all of her body movements look so incredibly jerky and weird.
I mean, to be fair, she is
Okay, yeah.
jerky and
Okay.
weird.
Yeah, she's also a teenager, so it kind of tracks, yeah.
You
Also,
cannot
she's a
tell me
teenager, yeah.
this girl doesn't do the ADHD walk where instead of moving out of the way of stuff, she has to, like, sweep around it.
I'm feeling extremely called out right now.
Yeah, I know. I just called out like 90% of the audience, too. They'll get over it. So, in other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy.
Daddy said that with these horns of yours, you'd make a great addition to the festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly?
If I put one of those seals on your mouth, will you stop talking?
Rock? Polly want a cracker? Rock?
I like that he got her to stop calling him that and then just immediately, when the game rolled around, fucking nope, right back to Polly.
I could do without thoughtfulness like that.
Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly.
Never
the
heard
festival
of what,
grounds are this
Rianne?
way.
All right, guess it's time to move to the QB Manor Garden. Oh, fine, I'll bite. So, this monster craze, come to think of it, I heard about it on TV. It's supposedly how Nine Tails Vale made a comeback from the brink of fiscal disaster.
Our agency could sure use something positive like that. Oh, I know. Let's jump on board the monster craze. You and Daddy would be a perfect comedy duo. You could call yourselves Agni and Rudra, Demon Kings of Comedy. Daddy sets them up and you knock them down. Hey, I think we hit the jackpot with this idea.
Nice Devil May Cry reference.
Yes, it is. Look at you. You are so happy right now.
What?
You're excited. You're genuinely excited by that.
I just think it's funny.
It is.
All right.
It is. It is a solid reference.
Yeah, I like that. Good, working with a good source material here. Sorry, but I plan on staying a lawyer.
You do?
You don't have to act so surprised by that. Oh, Yokai Watch? It's honestly really good. It's
What'd it do?
worth a play. The easiest way to describe it is like Pokemon, but with ghosts. But it's a little bit more complex than that, and definitely a
Polly,
bit
what it
deeper
do?
story-wise. Hey, Trucy, have you seen my attorney's badge?
How could you lose something so important? Sometimes I
seriously?
really wonder about you, Apollo.
This is so weird. I wonder if I dropped it somewhere.
Oh, look! What are these panties doing here?
No! Forget about panties. I'm looking for my badge.
3, 2, 1, ta-da! Did you forget? These are my magic panties.
You know, I had almost caused enough brain damage to forget about it. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Oof.
Hey, that's my attorney's badge. Wow. How'd you do that?
I set it all up while we were back at the office.
Wow, I didn't even... wait. You took my badge?
Yay!
Yeah.
Aren't I a precocious little sister?
I would like to present a gun.
Objection!
Trucy, I'm going to explain to you why that was wrong. With the power of God, anime, and this gun I found.
April 17th, 2:05 p.m. QB Manor, Garden.
Wow, this place is really something.
It definitely feels like a different world here.
Do we know who this one is?
No.
It's gonna be Trucy's friend, so... Who wants to be Trucy's friend?
You don't even know.
Who wants to be my friend? Sound off, chat. Who wants to be my friend?
Alright, I'll be your friend.
I have a friend.
Congratulations.
I have friends. I definitely have friends. No one can say that I do not have friends.
Alright, Sharky, you
Singular.
look like a really depressed woman.
I was gonna say, I don't know about the plural that Lana's using.
And this is...
My friend Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happens to be the maid here.
Two horns, a love of red. Are you a demon?
No! I'm Apollo Justice.
He is a demon.
What?
Be gone, foul beast.
You look great, Polly. Fills in some of that space on your forehead.
Man, that's crazy.
That is so rude.
This is where we find out Trucy's been dating Clavier.
What is this?
It's a warding charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds.
Hey, Jinxie, could you just wallpaper that bitch over there?
I'm not a monster, silly. I'm a magician.
Yeah, but I'm not a monster either.
Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon.
Or you could just say that I'm human. In fact, I'm more human than human.
The red demon, emissary of Rob Zombie.
I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now?
So you can eat me? Wait, that wasn't a question.
I'm not going to eat you.
Well, damn.
I actually have to hang up the Rob Zombie poster now that I have
Forgive
space.
me, oh terrible one.
Calm down your cords of steel, Apollo! You're scaring her out of her wits!
Don't worry, I'm already full.
Please stay that way.
Great, I guess I'm playing along now. Fabulous.
Jinxie is just so done with the world.
So I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Vale.
Eek. Be gone, foul demon.
Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally.
I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself at this point.
Please don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry.
This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight.
If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look.
Wow, that was rude. Well, I guess I'll have to present proof that I'm 100% human. I wanted to show you this.
Eek. What is it?
It's my attorney's badge. You see, I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer. They're similar, but slightly different.
That's even worse. Really? You're a lawyer?
Well, at least maybe she'll stop calling me a demon.
Does it protect you from King Enma's judgment?
Who's Enma Dio?
I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who judges the dead for their sins.
He has a great mahogany desk.
Uh-oh, I think she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly.
Yeah, I'm just the dude with the desk made from mahogany from Melchior 9, where the trees are on fire.
Mahogany.
Do you like it? It's mahogany.
Gosh, what a reference.
It's a lot of words to just say lawyer.
Can I just go back to being a normal demon?
Please, please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. Prefer Turkish bath if possible.
Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath? You know what?
I feel like we're losing the plot, Apollo. Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray.
Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have mercy on my soul.
I told you I'm not a demon. And Trucy, you're just making it work. You just leave that Enma Dio to me.
Isn't that great, Jinxie?
My backup plan was the Fox of 9 pistols behind us.
Will someone tell these two I'm human already? Oh, okay then.
But Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze.
Uh-huh. Barely anyone had even heard about it before, but packed with tourists.
Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival?
Was all Alderman Naruto's idea. I'd be careful if I were you. Lots of yokai prowling around Ninetales Valley.
Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something?
Uh-huh. Hungry too.
Man-eating monsters? And they're all over the place?
In fact, there was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring. I opened up the door. No one was there. The ding-dong demon. How else could you explain it but a giant ding-dong?
You know, that
Ding-dong
used to be my
demon.
name back when I was dancing.
Ding-dong demon?
Yeah, you want to know why they called me the Ding Dong Demon?
Because you used a lot of peanut butter?
You know, Larry's not here to appreciate that jab.
I'm okay with that.
Well, when I was a kid, my friends and I used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch.
Yeah, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. Kinda just proves you got bullied. The demon, Tenmataro, is imprisoned in Forbidden Chamber, I guess.
Tenma Taro? Forbidden Chamber?
Just look it up in the data log.
About that yokai you said was imprisoned here at the manor? Is that really true?
He's a super evil demon, Tenmataro. Here, take a look at the scroll. Tenmataro's the, big bird bitch fighting Naruto here. Evil and scary.
So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. Defeated by the village guardian, nine-tailed whatever. Locked away forever until the next episode.
So you're saying Temataro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber?
Biding his time until he can escape. Well, probably safe. There's a really powerful sealing charm on the door. Shut tight.
What a charming security system.
Keep the scroll if you want. I don't give a shit. Alderman gave me it, but it's just freaking me out, man.
Thanks, Jinxie. Well, maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright.
Yokai Legend Scroll added to Trucy's panties.
So, I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie?
Mm-hmm. They're just trying to keep evil from getting inside me.
You know they make something for that called a condom?
Well, all I've got is panties made of charms. Sorry.
Make do. Country girls make do.
You want me to slap a charm on your dick, buddy?
No, thank you.
No, Papa told me to wear them.
Evil things?
Hello, don't you dare take the charms off her forehead. They have to stay there forever, got it?
You know, Percy, you're really not helping. Like, you're probably making this worse. I wonder what would happen if I did take them off.
Time for me to get back to work, I guess.
Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie.
Welcome. Oh, right, one more thing. Gonna be a surprise event today. And I don't know what the fuck's going on, but have fun, you yahoos. Stay crossed out.
Better not be a yokai parade. Probably drop dead.
Huh? What?
Ah! That's a demon! Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit. Right?
Mataro.
Tenmataro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber?
Please don't hurt me. Be gone, jackass.
This is absolutely you, Oni.
Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away.
Charm. Where's that? Die and go to heaven charm?
Oh, she put it on her own forehead this time.
He sure gives up quick. Why is everyone hiding their faces?
Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful!
Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? I don't have one.
Is this Chrissy's turn?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Your devilry stops here and now, Tenmataro.
Now what?
Look, Apollo! There's someone up on the roof!
Oh, God.
Is it the special samurai?
It's not!
That booming laugh! Could it be?
My 9 tails are unassailable are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land.
You're the wrestler of righteousness? Oh my god.
The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing Ninetales, is here. Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenmataro.
Ha 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 ha. Looks like a fun
Ha 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 ha.
Hooray! Hooray!
You're a bad man!
It's the amazing Ninetales!
Stay away from the summoner!
Up to your no good tricks again, eh, Tenmataro? Well, not on my watch.
Your yokai watch?
People die and Yuna wrestles.
There's nothing to fear now, my child. I have banished Tenmataro. You and your people can now live in peace.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing Ninetales, sir.
Now I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish. Await!
What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looked like he came out of the Alderman's manor.
That was the Amazing Ninetales. A wrestler from right here in Naruto Valley. No one knows his true identity.
Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden.
Well, on the scale of Jinxie.
You can see the joy in my eyes.
What was all that about him banishing Tenma Taro?
Was a yokai exorcism. An annual ritual where Tenma Taro is released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the nine-tailed fox pile drives Tenma Taro out to purify our village.
Oh, I'm gonna beat everyone. Oh.
Fuck you. You think you're fast, shit.
Yeah, I had to click out of the game and shit.
The Amazing Nine Tails banned the spammer this year.
So that was the big surprise, huh? The Amazing Ninetales and Tenma Taro. Whatever gets her motor running.
Oh, would you look at the time? I have to go jork my penis.
Oh, well,
Please excuse me.
that's very forthright and sudden.
We're talking about my motor.
She's 15, she better not be jorking her peanuts. She's a strange one, alright.
I think she's sweet in her own special way.
A lot of people say that about you, huh?
Yeah, it's a compliment, right?
Brucey, can I borrow your helmet?
Yeah.
It's a hat.
It's a helmet.
Knowing Trucy, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way. Oh.
Well, there's that forger that was accused of murder. She and I are dating now. and
Congratulations.
and we still have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of Ninetales fail while we're here.
Fun never stops, does it?
Never!
Dot.
April 17th, 3:40 p.m. UB Manor Garden. I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale.
Wait, didn't last game you say you weren't even able to pay off that one thing with your allowance for like a year?
Yeah, where do you think all of the money from your paychecks has gone?
Mr. Hat robs banks.
I know, because oh my god.
The perks of being your manager. What's all the commotion over there?
Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? I hope everything's okay.
It's terrible.
Hometown, Jinxie. Tell us what happened.
Demon Tenma Taro. He killed Alderman QB.
What?
Wait. Killed as in dead?
Yep. Tenma Taro did it.
Tenma Taro? You stay here while I go have a look.
Please wait.
Ah!
It's a Tenmataro warning charm. Should keep you safe from his magic shotgun. Be careful. Alderman's in the Fox Chamber, top of the main staircase.
Okay, got it.
Tenmataro warding charm slipped into Trucy's panties. April 17th, QB Manor. Fox Chamber.
Oh.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Help! Someone call an ambulance!
The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently, the man impaled by the spear was already dead. But there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital.
April 17th, QB Manor. Garden.
Well, thank goodness the other man's going to be fine. Sounds like he'd only been unconscious.
You think Jinxie's gonna be okay?
Fucking no? Is what I would say if I was gonna be mean, but I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I'd sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers and tracks.
Oh look, here comes Jinxie. Hey Jinxie, first dead body.
Oh, hey, it's you assholes.
Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. Next time! Because everybody gotta go to bed now.
In the whole world.
Yeah, everyone go to
bed.
bed. Well, we finished a case.
Yay.
Yay.
Well, we survived. Unlike all the other people. Yay! Thank you for joining us.
Yay!
Yay!
Poor people.
All right. Well. Huh. Well, I guess let's wrap it up. We'll introduce the cast, starting with our sleepiest member. It's Oni Heart.
I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Ted Tonate's freak out scene fucked me up.
Yeah.
Someone
My
once
throat
told me,
is in shambles.
when your voice hurts, just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. We do it.
I'm glad you're honking on your saxophone with a brand new reed.
Yerp.
Speaking of
sounded like a
enjoying getting
reed.
honked on, it's Lonnie Akea.
Hi, I'm Tracy Wright. And I'm here to demonetize you. I show up here for this sometimes, and I show up here for Fallout because if I didn't, you Kios would have to play with random people, and nobody wants to do.
Unless you're into that.
Unless you're into that. No kink shaming. Yeah, that's what I got. I don't know. Be good to each other.
Professional horn honker, clown, bicycle, and other. It's Shy. You're still muted.
Well, I do like to honk things, but I'm not really a clown. I know a couple of clowns, but hi, I am Shy. Like Glana, you can find me here Wednesday for Fallout 76, which we're looking forward to. Definitely still trying to get things back up and running. Hopefully we'll soon, but as it goes, and pretty much thank you for having me, and I hope everybody had a lot of fun and liked what they heard.
Oh. The most dangerous threat in the southern United States, Will Sharkey.
Gonna leave you with some advice from one of the great philosophers of our time.
It's okay for macho men to show every emotion available. Cried 1,000 times. Gonna cry some more. I soared with the eagles, slithered with the snakes, everywhere in between. And I'll tell you something right now, brother. One guarantee in life is there's no guarantees. Nobody said life was easy. So you get knocked down, take your standing 8 count, get back up, fight again. Ooh, yeah. Randy Savage.
A much better man than Hulk Hogan.
You are fucking right. My inner child threw up last week.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Hulk Hogan's a fucking piece of shit.
Anyway, that's your motivational speech. Go forth and be awesome this week. Later, man.
Last but not least, Señor Crissery, solamente en español, por favor.
Niet.
That's...
Hi, my name is Chris Reyes. I run the great group Brits in Final Fantasy XIV. We re-debut on Thursday. Have a great evening and tell the people that you care about how you feel.
Aw, you stole my line.
All right, friendos, I am going to call it a night. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry speedruns were absolute crud tonight. We tried our best. Wednesday, I guess we're just going to hop off and fire off some fresh ones. We have Fallout 76, and then we can definitely actually start working on the end of SMT 5. Huzzah! If we have any excess time, I'll try and squeeze in whatever I can. Probably full at London. But we'll give you the Discord. Come hang out with us. If you have not voted for the cooking stream, please do. It is this Saturday. If you're a tea drinker, oh Jesus. If you've missed all sorts of things, feel free to... Yes! I win. Feel free to check out the YouTube. It should be up to date with all sorts of cool stuff. If you're a tea drinker like me, check out the blends we put together with our friends over at Adagio. Proceeds benefiting the Trevor Project. There's my wife's Etsy. She's hella talented, and she has been working on really cool like tarot holsters that are crocheted. She's also been working on 3D printing bones for her bone jewelry. So, you know, if you don't want bones, even if they are ethically sourced or you're international, you still have something that's just as cool. Yeah, if y'all ever have any 3D print commissions, just reach out. We'll hook it up. Last but not least, you want to support the stream, support the streamer, get yourself some extra cooking votes. Feel free to check out the Throne wish list. It is the best way to support the streamer because pretty much everything else goes into supporting the streamer, the house anyway. But we shall call it a night for now. I appreciate you all. Let's go find someone to raid.
The top, but it just felt nice.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna go raid Panda. She's running a randomizer of randomizers of Like a Dragon, and all I see on the screen is Mahjong, so I assume it's only going well.
Like a dragon, punching for the very first time.
Alright, let's raid, friends. Any final words?
Final words.
Good one.
Go to bed.
If
Just
the
trust
woman-
me on this one.
If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Damn Skippy.
Just go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm just here stroking my peanuts. I got lotion all over my peanuts. Just straight jorking it.
Does your goodbye screen have toe beans?
Yeah, it does.
Well done.
Well done.
Hey, I in some of my art have digitigrade feet, so
Who doesn't love feet?
Anyway, bye everybody.